is the Bernie 2 Max. Today, we're going to do a first impressions video on this Bernie 2 Max, and I'm going to tell you what I like and don't like about the Bernie 2 Max. So join me and subscribe. This thing is a joy to ride. The Bernie 2 Max is just a thrill to ride. It's so quiet, it's so smooth. The build, I got to give it to Michael Shaw. He did something unique, he did something different. You know, he allowed the focus group or the actual riders to give input on what they think about what should be included and what should not be included on the scooter, you know. And they came in and they created what they wanted. And he actually created it, and so now we have this. It's a great scooter. The Bernie was cool. He had some improvements to make on that. He made those improvements, came out with the Bernie 2, and then the Bernie 2 Max. And the Bernie 2 Max is different because you got the 72 volt, 32 amp hour battery pack. It has two 1500 watt motors, and so it can give you a peak of 8400 watts of power, and you actually feel it. It's one instance where they give you peak and you actually get the peak. This scooter has a history of actually performing. You've seen it in races against other major scooters, and it's come in right up there at the top. And so what can you say? You know, it has Logan brakes, Logan hydraulic, 4-piston brakes, which is incredible. The stopping power, I like it. I really like it, and I love riding it. It's got power and it's agile. It's just incredible, you know. All right, so this is the Bernie 2 Max. Why am I so stoked about it? Because they came out with the NAMI Bernie, then they came out with the NAMI Bernie 2, and then the NAMI Bernie 2 Max. And there are some improvements. Let's just start right here at the top. Well, it comes with a TFT display. All right, you got 5 settings on it, 5 modes, and it's really, really good because you can dial in, you can check your temperature of your motors, and set your speed, set your front wheel and your rear wheel with different acceleration speeds. So it's really done well. And then you operate all that with the module, and this is your module that you can literally do all your settings and everything with. Okay, your lights are operated with this module here, the lights, turn signals, and the horn. All right, horn is kind of sick. been through too much water. The headlight is very effective, very bright, all right? And then you have this magnificent carbon fiber pole, all right? And then what's unique about NAMI is they have a cone-shaped steering locking mechanism, unique in the industry. There's nobody else that has this. And, you know, you just twist the cone, lever gets in the way, and then you pull it up, come up, drop it. All right, and you see that cone shape, very unique. You just set it down, make sure it's seated, and then you just twist it back in place. And this folding locking mechanism has been solid. Nobody has had any problems with it. It's been just solid, a solid mechanism. All right, coming down the headset, you notice that matte black is just amazing, and it comes with adjustable hydraulic coil spring suspension, and it allows you to set your rebound soft or fast, you know, or slow or fast. All right, so if you go to the right, it's going to be slow. If you go to the left, it's going to be fast. Fast is if you want speed, you want it more stiffer. Slow is if you're doing off-roading and you want more agility. Okay, comes with the 11 by 3.5 inch tubeless pneumatic tires. You got the 160 millimeter rotors, and look at here, you got 4-piston Logan hydraulic brakes. That's what was able to stop me in them high speeds that I was doing. Okay, you come on around to the back, you have this, I don't know, to me it's like an exoskeleton. You know, because you can see like the ribs and everything, but you have your controllers, 50 amp controllers here. All right, there's 2 of them. You have this turning strip
that shows the turning lights, and now what the improvement was, it wraps around the rear now. It's still a little hard to see because it's low, all right, but the construction, the welding and everything of this unibody frame is awesome and very, very solid. All right, you have two or dual 1500 watt motors, front and back. All right, and then of course the 11 by 3.5 inch tires. The coverage on your fenders is excellent. Okay, you can peak at 8400 watts of power with this scooter, and you have a 72 volt 32 amp hour battery pack, and so it really the BMS is dialed in right, you know, and you know, so you have the, you know, the suspension in the rear just like in the front, the 4-piston Logan brakes, a very sturdy and durable kickstand. This kickstand is solid. It's pretty solid. All right, dual charging ports, and I like that they're up here in the neck area. So, and you'll notice that unlike the other one, the 3-pin, this is a 2-pin charging port. Okay, so it gives you, it actually charges a little bit faster as well. You got a steering damper that comes included. All right, and then the wires and cables are quick disconnects, and the IP rating on this scooter is to the roof. You got IP67 on these disconnects and an IP55 water rating. I think it's probably the only scooter that people actually ride it in water. So I don't recommend riding any scooter in water because no scooter is total waterproof. All right, but this scooter does really well with water, the NAMI brand itself. So Michael Shaw, kudos, you did your thing with this one, buddy. All right, so this is the NAMI Bernie 2 Max. What a mouthful. I hope you like this scooter. If not, make some comments down below. Let me know what you think about it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos, and we'll see you on the next adventure. This is OhManDan saying, make sure every time, everywhere you ride, always gear up. OhManDan, I'm out.
About to meet the man, OhManDan. Was about the love to help mankind. Start a scooter club, you know you're fine, cause you're just like that. You bend over backwards to help a man. You strap up, you boot up, you throw on your colors. Get ready to hang, riding with the fellas. Yeah, on a glorious crusade, helping those in need. Now they got it made. West Coast.